Hey YouTube, it's Faye, and for today's video, Danny and I are going to show you how to paint a cylinder head. Here goes. Hey YouTube, it's Faye, and for today's video, I'm going to be giving you another update on the Supra Saga. So last you saw, we were test fitting the cams for the first time, and that went okay, but there were some issues with the intake cam, and we're going to take care of that in this video. So stay tuned. Let's get to it.
You can see how it was.
Yeah, it's got some scuffing on it. Yep.
Yeah, but the exhaust side, you can see we're good. That's not even an issue, and that was the worst side. So now.
So then why did the intake cam keep spinning off?
Well, we may have another issue because now we have the head straight and the cam is binded. It's tight. So we may have an alignment issue.
Oh, so wait, the intake is not
is not turning.
Okay.
And the intake wasn't as bent as much as the exhaust. They were both bent. The whole head was bent.
Right.
But now we got it really good and straight.
The exhaust is good.
And yet the intake now is totally bind. Well, not only do we have this alignment, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 caps that have this alignment.
Right.
So we got this alignment good, but it could be out on this alignment. And
Gotcha.
we'll see that, and we'll
call
get
that
to
the fish alignment.
Yes. See right here? That's they meant to put a wrench on there.
Yeah, exactly.
So I didn't go grab. I guess somebody could be looking. He put a cam in a vise, and we're grabbing it right from there. It's not touching anything else. So you could sit here at home with some emery cloth, and you could polish this yourself. There's not a problem. I'm going to use the machine because we have a machine. So why not use the machine?
That's interesting.
Yeah, you can sit there and just you can polish it by hand. There's no need to have any of this, but
That looks like a bow.
It looks like. And one thing you don't want, don't touch this and that at the same time, or whoo, it will light you up. Now we have no more little high spots at all.
That's it?
That's it.
Can you take off too much? Of course you
We
can.
can most definitely take off too much. You can sit there and just go crazy. As much as you can take off too much, you can most definitely take off too much. Sometimes we're doing a crank, we're blueprinting, we need to take off a 1/10 of 1/1000th. That would be okay. If you're a half a thousandths off, you think, well, just polish half thousandths. You'll be here forever and you won't have a round journal anymore. So yes, you can take off. If you sit there, what I do is I count the turns. As it's going on, I'm just looking at the lobes and I'm counting the turns 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, making it just consistent. But you can take off too much if you were an idiot. But if you didn't have common sense, we discussed common sense. So.
Yeah.
I polished it and I can still feel it's nice and you can't rock it at all. But let's see what's going on with this dude. We're gonna see what's happening. It still has the scratches. I'm gonna get my best friend.
Oh, that's the
Dykeman's Blue. Your best friend. I use this.
It's just like spray paint, but not.
It's spray paint. It's real thin. It don't smell too bad either. Yeah. People are going, what does that mean by that? So it's a light dye. It's a Dykeman's, toolmaker's dye, Dykeman's Blue. There's different names for it. It's when you spray on something and then use the scratch lines to where you're going to machine. So I'm going to use it as a
see our contact pattern.
Yeah, we're going to see now they're all nice and blue, and then we're going to see what's happening in some spots where we see some binding. It'll tell us what's going on. What do you see?
Whoa.
You see, none of them are touching, which is what we want. We wanted a 1,500 oil clearance. It should never be touching. And what do we have here?
Yep.
So we have some bind. That makes sense now. Toilet marks, not everybody does. So highly recommend an engraver.
Yep.
Engrave everything and you have no problems. Best friend, engrave everything. What's it gonna hurt? And of course, I already checked all the threads. That's why they all went in, real easy. If they don't go in by hand, then don't force them in.
So I'm gonna make sure that I do that with all my head bolts.
Make sure, because the hydraulic. If you got some liquid, you pull the head off, the water goes in the threads.
Yep.
People don't realize use an air gun and blow that stuff out of there.
Oh, yeah.
And then on your bolts, do you have ARP lube for your bolts?
Yes, I do. It's in the truck right now.
If you change the lube, it changes the torque. Even ARP back in the day changed their lube from a moly base to a different base, whatever it was, and there was some difference in the torque. Everything in the last 10 years have been using the same lube. Okay. But if you use motor oil as opposed to ARP lube, it's a different torque. It's not the same torque. You cannot just change the lubricant. If you're going to do that, call ARP and go, okay, I don't have ARP lube, but they'll probably just send you some and say, I'm going to use 30 weight oil. And I have a sheet there on connecting rod bolts, and it tells you they're the torque with ARP lube or 30 weight oil. And you'd go, it's a lubricant. No, a moly base is really slick, and it changes the torque. So it's very crucial. If you don't know anything, like on OE, just use the 30 weight motor oil. I mean, you're okay. But the different lube will change the torque. A little bind.
A little on the top, but not much.
Yeah, not bad.
A little bit, okay.
This is all very repairable. We're gonna knock this out. And I want to see what the top is showing me. And look, there it is.
Wow.
So it's a little tight.
I should have painted my nails for this video.
Just lightly polishing it from what it was before.
That's a light polish. So that's not gonna, that doesn't take any material off?
No, you can see there's not even any aluminum anywhere.
Yeah.
Where this is old and I can see, you see now in the dark, you can see, look at that scratch right there, right in the journal. There's one right there, there's one right there. Look what's happening to this journal right here. There's where the blue comes in. See that little spot?
Oh yeah.
Just a little bit. So we could actually bolt all these caps on and get the line hone and just come in here and line hone that. It's so small that it's not, I think we're gonna work it and you'll see what we're gonna do. Okay, let's see what we got here. Isn't that something? That's 1,500 oil clearance with no bind, with no nothing. See, it's looking really good. You can still see we got two little tiny dark spots right there.
Yep.
We got some little ones going on there, and then there has some bind that's doing right there. We may have fixed already. The other ones are still blue without even doing anything at all. In an ideal world, you should be able to spray Dykeman's blue on the tops and the bottom, bolt it down, spin the cam, and when you pull it back off, they'd still be blue.
100% blue.
Because they never touched in an ideal world. I mean, I see brand new stuff that's not that good. So, Scotch Brite is not bad, but it's how you use it.
Wow.
Okay. We still got a little bit more on the, but not really that. Look at that. I mean, that's just cam in there by itself, and then this is just a cam in there by itself. So we've done really good. Haven't even given it the old. Voila! We can actually put actual Brian Crocker cams in it now and see what's going on. I'm really liking that.
Because it was pulling so much, that probably compromised the belt, and the belt should be replaced as well.
Probably, I don't know, it's an awesome belt. I saw the belt, and it's probably real good. And you're going to degree the cams. You got adjustable gears.
Yes.
So all of the stuff that would normally be really something that I would be like, you know, you can mill the head all you want, but the thing about it is, it changes your valve timing. Mm-hmm. Well, now you're going to get that just perfect. So a little stretch in the belt ain't going to hurt you. That's an awesome belt. I bet I'd probably use it again if it doesn't have oil on it.
No oil on it.
If it don't have it oil on it and somebody's not giving you a new belt, then I'd probably use it if it was me. Okay. Now we have no high spots. It's just a line, and we've basically, what you can feel is now the low spot, but you're not feeling a high spot. Because to get rid of that low spot, you'd have to actually take out a lot of metal, so you look all real pretty. Well, it doesn't. The thing, it's nice and smooth. It's really nice. Because that V went in and put two high spots in it. That was what was holding the cam. Just by getting rid of those little lines, look at that. We're done.
Oh my God!
The alignment is extremely good. We're not going to have to do anything. And we're there.
Oh
but
my
you can see
God.
how one little high spot
Yeah.
can bind it. Oh, look at that. It's nice. But what though now? Even the intake.
Wow.
Do we dare put a Brian Crowder cam in and try it?
Yes.
All right, let's see what happens here. These cams. Look at these. They're just, you know, air could blow them and just move.
Wow.
So that's with all those journals. And we didn't have to line hone it. We didn't, you know, I mean, it's
Oh my gosh.
really, really nice.
I'll say, I know it's like weeks later, but I'm editing the video where you can barely turn the intake cam, like literally.
And it's rocking,
Yup.
it's binding. I mean, so this is the brand new Brian Crowder cams, and this is just after straightening. I mean, it's just, like I said, we can, man, just sit there and just, you know, and you can move back and forth. Is your lash, you know, the back and forth, and if there was any bind in it, we wouldn't even be able to move it back and forth. It's moving back and forth because it's just floating on the 30, you know, a 30 weight oil. So it's real thin oil and it's floating really, really nice. And they're the same with that. So the cams are nice.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave me a comment below. See you in my next video. Bye!